So let's go over our follow-up from today. How is it different? So we're not going to focus on the coordinates right now. Hopefully you were able to do that in class, or hopefully y'all kind of started doing that. We're not going to focus on these. We're going to zoom in on the rule and what that means as far as congruent, similar, or neither, and then what the description is. All right, so let's look at number 1. If a figure was transformed with the rule 3x, 3y, are the pre-image and the image congruent, similar, or neither? Y'all can yell it out. Similar, very good. Let's describe the transformation. What was the transformation to start with? Was it a translation, a rotation? What was it? It was a dilation, so you write that first. And then you need to be more specific. What kind of dilation was it? Enlargement, good. And what was the scale factor? Oops. Yep. So it was a dilation, it was an enlargement with a scale factor of 3. Awesome. So that's cut and dry. That's pretty simple. Let's try number 2. Number 2, congruent, similar, or neither? Similar again. What kind of transformation?
Dilation.
Awesome. I want more participation, guys. Enlargement or reduction?
Reduction. My scale factor of 1/3.
Scale factor 1/3. Awesome. We know it's a reduction because 1/3 is what? How does 1/3 tell us it's a reduction?
Less than 1.
Less than 1. Okay. Moving on. Now things get interesting. All right, number 3. Congruent, similar, or neither. I want to hear from someone new. Congruent, similar, or neither? Neither. Okay, very good. Just because it's not congruent or similar doesn't mean it wasn't a transformation. It is still a transformation. So let's talk about what happened. What happened to our figure?
3 times 1.
It was a vertical, what? Stretch. Okay, so how did I know to write the word vertical? Why did I pick that word? Because we affected y. And why did we pick the word stretch? 3 is greater than 1. There we go. Very good. All right, let's clear out and move on. Number 4.
Compression and stretch.
Right. Okay, so compression, the motion is this. This is compression, squeezing, and then stretch is getting larger. Stretch is pulling apart.
Compression is X and stretch is Y.
Oh, yeah, because, no. X is horizontal. It can be a stretch or a compression, and Y is vertical. It can be a stretch or a compression. X is horizontal, Y is vertical. Number 4, congruent, similar, or neither? Hopefully y'all got neither, because some funky things are happening. Let's write down what happened. Name one thing that happened.
It shifted to.
Right to. So that's a translation. Where did we go? We went right to. You have to have all those words. You have to say it was translated, so it was slide, and then where did you go? We went right. How many did you go to? So we're done with that. We used up that one. What else happened? Vertical. I write the word vertical because I'm dealing with Y. And then good. You write the word compression. Why?
1/3 less than 1.
Because 1/3 is less than 1. Love it. Hopefully we're getting the hang of it. Clear that. Number 5. Congruent, similar, or neither? All right. Oh, good. Thank you. Good. Okay. What happened here? Let's describe it. What happened?
Horizontal compression.
Yes. Horizontal compression. because of what happened to x. What else? Vertical stretch. So two things happened in the warm-up. It was never two things. But we went to our figure, we went like this, and then like this. Super fun. All right, we're almost done. Not for this. I'm going to have the answers to the homework, and then I'm going to have this video. This video has all the answers to this, but I'm not posting the answers to this separately. Answers to homework, video to the lesson. This is the lesson right now. Video only. All right, last one. Congruent, similar, or neither?
Neither.
Now, if we wouldn't have had, wait a minute. No, this is not neither. It's congruent. Let's talk about why. Do you see any coefficients? Well, I do. -1. But remember, a coefficient of 1 is a congruence coefficient. So nothing stretched or compressed here. Nothing stretched or compressed here. Let's talk about what happened. What happened? Tell me one thing.
Reflected across the line.
Oh, yeah. Reflection over y-axis. What else happened? So that's this. Done with that. Translate. Awesome. Cool. That one is congruent because when you reflect, it's congruent. When you translate, it's congruent. Okay, follow up. Which ones were proportional? How do you know? Well, any of the ones, if you circled congruent or you circled similar, those transformations were all proportional. And the ones that were non-proportional was when they had a coefficient other than 1, and that coefficient was only applied to one of the coordinates. I hope that makes sense. So my x had a coefficient of 5, but my y didn't, or something like that. If the coefficients were other than 1 and it was only applied to, it wasn't applied evenly to both coordinates.